We want to provide the very best experience for visitors to the Opera House, and as operations manager, it's my job to make sure everything we do runs as smoothly as possible. That job gets even tougher in October during the Wexford Opera Festival. It's absolutely our biggest and most important event of the year, when we're hosting over 200 events in just over 15 days. It means our full-time team of 16 grows to well over 200 artists and support staff, which of course is a huge challenge. But for me, one of the key elements of success is good communication, and that is where our Cisco network comes into its own.
Our previous home was actually in the exact same site as we currently are at the moment. It was a theatre built in 1860, which had served the festival very well for the long number of years which we were based here. And it came to a point where we decided to totally redevelop the theatre that was there and build an entirely new building, 4 times the size on the exact same site. We have a state-of-the-art, multifunctioning, multi-platform building which has been described by a number of leading journalists as being the best small opera house in the world. It is absolutely, from a technological point of view, bang up to date in terms of all its, from a production point of view, a communications point of view, is probably one of the most advanced performance houses, not just in Ireland but all around Europe.
A successful production is absolutely time critical. At busy times, we can have hundreds of cast and crew members in and around the Opera House. They all have their different roles to play, but they need to stay in touch with one another all the time. That's why we have over 50 IP phones around the building, in the cafe, the audition and performance areas, as well as backstage. We also get thousands of inquiries from members of the public, not only during the festival, but right across the year. So again, being able to handle all these calls successfully is absolutely key, both to reduce our own costs and to provide the very best customer service. But we also wanted to let our visitors use our network, so we have Wi-Fi in the cafe, which encourages people to come and enjoy the building when we don't have a production on.
Technology is absolutely central to those particular ambitions because technology is playing an increasingly important role in terms of what we do within the building and also how we present what happens within the building to the outside world, particularly through the use of video conferencing, through the use of the internet and through the use of web broadcasting in particular.
So the key components of that platform were obviously 100 meg power over Ethernet switch network throughout the whole of the building. Also a wireless network that was centrally controlled to give access to guests, to artists and also corporate users on the net, and to keep those users totally separate using the Cisco centralized wireless access controller. And obviously then we implemented voice on top of that network as well.
One of the key things here is simplicity. We've had so many people come to the Opera House that all of our systems need to be very easy to use. And that's everyone from the visitors using our Wi-Fi access right through to the temporary staff we have to bring in to handle the thousands of calls we get at festival time. We simply couldn't operate effectively without good communications, and this is exactly what Cisco's technology allows us to do.
The future for Wexford is to hopefully continue to establish Wexford as one of the leading opera festivals in the world and to continue to develop Wexford Opera House as one of the leading performance centres, not just in Ireland but right across Europe.
We're a small, busy team working on a tight budget, but Cisco technology helps take a chunk of the work off our hands. It makes us seem like a bigger team than we really are, and it helps us get the job done.